My name's Chloe, and this is the story of how I got into all my favorite bands. I hope you like it. um, Also, on my last video that I did, which was like me introducing myself and stuff, I didn't edit it at all because I don't know how to edit yet. I, I mean, I'll learn soon. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with how I got into 21 Pilots, which is like one of my favorite bands. Of course, I already said that. And anyways, so I was around like, I don't know how old I was. I'll do the math here in a minute. But anyways, so the era that I got into them was when they had came out with Vessel, which was their third album, and then was the album before the album that just like I've said album a lot. I'm sorry. That just blew up, which is Blurryface. Right now they're on hiatus, and we're waiting for the next album, which hiatus has already been like 200 something days. I forgot. I don't keep up. Oh well. But anyways, so it was the album Vessel was like they were touring for it right then. Then when like I got into them, and my sister Kaylee, she saw a video of Holding On to You on MTV, I think it was, VHS, whatever. VHS, what am I saying? Or whatever. Anyways, so she was meaning to look them up for a long time, and then she finally did. And then so she showed them to my sister Jasmine, which is it's me the youngest, and then Kaylee the next youngest, and then Jasmine, and then my big brother on my dad's side. Anyways, well, so she showed Jasmine, and then they really liked them, and then so me being the little sister, I hear what they listened to. They were playing it. I remember the first song that I remember hearing was House of Gold, and I thought that it was by Ed Sheeran when I first heard it. Also, I liked Ed Sheeran at a very young age before he blew up, so like, step up. I'm just playing. Anyways, so, uh, yeah, they liked it. I liked it. House of Gold was my crud back then. Um, Anyways, so let's fast forward to 2016, which when my sister got into them, it was like late Vessel, which was like 2014. Anyways, so 2016, they were going to Corona Fest in the Corona capital, which is Mexico City. Anyways, my dad owns a lake house in Mexico, and so sometimes we go to Mexico City for stuff, and then like every year we go to Corona Fest. So this year it just happened to be 21 Pilots playing at Corona Fest. So I only knew a couple of their songs. I didn't get in the crowd, of course. I have super bad asthma, and like the crowd was horrible. I would have passed out. So me and my dad stood on the side and then went to the VIP section or whatever. We could still hear them and like see them, but not as well. Anyways, my sisters were like up in the front. I think that they were almost at the barricade. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask them. But anyways, so I was like listening to them, and I was like jamming out. This is good. I didn't listen. I haven't at that point I hadn't heard all their songs yet, but like off of Blurryface, Pray Gucci. So yeah, that's and then after when Corona Fest happened, I was 10, and that was 2 years ago, almost 3. Anyways, so yeah, it happened in November 2016, and yeah, that's how I got into them. And then after that, I just started listening to their music a lot, and I've just like stand them ever since. And so, yeah, I went through the Click is Going to Jail at 11. I was a very young stan, very young, but it was pretty fun. I still love them a lot. Like, they have a special place in my heart. I'm just waiting for that hiatus to be over. Hiatus will be the death of me. Tyler, you need to sever ties with Dima because like oh yeah. Also, while I was in the side before we went to the VIP section, I saw Tyler and he had like a mask on, and I hadn't seen him without the mask yet because I think that me and my dad were doing something else when they had first like started performing. Anyways, I wasn't paying attention when they first started. So I didn't see Tyler without a mask, and I remember I was waiting for him to take off his mask so I could see if he was good looking or not, and I literally hate myself. Anyways, I always knew that Josh was good looking, like. So yeah, that's the story on me getting into TOP. Uh, anyways, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the story of me getting into, let's see. I'll talk about Panic at the Disco right now. So anyways, Panic at the Disco, Shut the Door, we all know Death of a Bachelor, we all know all that. Anyways, so if you ever existed in 2005 and didn't hear and didn't like know his music back then, like you lived under a rock. I was born in 2005, so like I was meant to listen to them. Okay, so anyways, my sister Kaylee. Okay, so Kaylee is the gateway to me learning music. She really is. Like she knows where to find the good stuff. Anyways, so the story on me getting into Panic at the Disco is that I've really always listened to them. Like as far back as I can remember, I've loved them. And so she'd always play them around me. I never really knew who they were until I got older and decided, oh, I remember that song. I miss jamming out to that song, so I'd look it up, blah, blah, blah. And here recently for my 12th birthday, which was my past birthday, she got me all the CDs except for she didn't get me I forget what it's called sometimes. I really do. Anyways, I forget what it's called. I swear to God, I'm not a fake fan. It's just that long-term memory, whatever you want to call it. Pretty Odd. She didn't give me Pretty Odd. That's what I was trying to say. But she got me the other 4 albums. Anyways, so that was that. I love Brendan Urie. I love Sarah Urie. The Gucci. I hate myself. Anyways, that's the story on me listening to Panic at the Disco. Also, I'm sorry because I feel like you can hear my dog crying in the back, but like, I apologize. I had to leave her in the kennel so that she wouldn't come and mess with me and stuff. So anyways, that's that. Okay, so this is the story of me getting into Paramore. I will also add in some stuff that happened when I was going to go and see a Paramore concert, and it was really inconvenient, so I never even got to see them. But anyways, getting into Paramore. It's kind of the same story with Panic at the Disco. I've always knew them. I've always loved them. My sister Kaylee, my sister Jasmine, they got me into them. I don't exactly know how they got into them, but I don't know. So, anyways, Kaylee and Jasmine always used to listen to them while I was around and blah, blah, blah. And, like, they hold this very special place in my heart because I, like, really, really, really love Paramore. And I really always have. Like, Panic at the Disco, I've always loved them. But, like, me and Paramore, we've had a special connection, Anyways, so, yeah. And then when I don't remember how old I was, and I don't remember the year. All I remember is that I was pretty young. I was probably like 8 or 9. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, so I went to Dallas, Texas, which is 5 hours away from my hometown, Big Spring, Texas. So I traveled 5 hours, which I always go to Dallas, so it wasn't that big of a deal. We got to go shopping anyway, so I wasn't that upset. I was going to go to a Paramore concert, and it was Paramore headlining for Fall Out Boy, which I love Fall Out Boy, but I'm not like a huge Fall Out Boy stan. Anyways, so we're at a restaurant called Grimaldi's, and it's like a really big pizza place. I don't know if they have it in other places besides Texas, because I know that they have it in El Paso and in Houston and in Dallas. I'm not sure if they have it anywhere else though, but anyways, they probably do. So we were sitting there, and then Haley tweets, Haley William, I'm not sure if she tweeted it or how my sister found out, but Haley got sick. She had like some kind of cold. And so I was with my mom, my sister Jasmine, and myself. Well, so it was just us three. My sister Kaylee wasn't there. So, anyways, Haley got sick. We had already bought the tickets. We had gotten like good seats. I regret not going still because Fall Out Boy was there, and I wasn't big on Fall Out Boy back then. I'm still not, but I still could have gone, still could have had a good time. And so anyways, my mom tells my sister that to go out there to like the front of the thing and then try to sell the tickets to like fans because the tickets had already run out. We had already bought our tickets like weeks in advance. So anyways, my sister goes and sells the tickets to some fans of Fall Out Boy that like they had already came and the tickets were sold out. She sells them to them, and then later on that night, my mom was like pretty buzzed because we had went to Grimaldi's. She had a few drinks, blah blah blah. At this point, my sister could drive, so she was driving.